You wanna get into the fucking vibes? I'll put a fucking link in the description of the tune I'm listening to. Right then. Here's the thing, people. I've said many times about me deleting my videos because I didn't want you sharing them. And I appreciate the fact that you stopped. Now I'm going to elaborate on why. No, about fucking time. Well, you weren't ready. And true. Equally, I wasn't ready for you to share them either. But the difference between us was that I already understood why both were true. And the reason for that is simple. You started sharing them all over social media because you wanted hope. And I'm not begrudging you for that. No, I get it. I understand why you need it. I understand perfectly. But what you don't understand, the reason why I wasn't willing to give you hope wasn't because I didn't want you to have it. Because you weren't ready for it. And the reason you weren't ready for it is because you didn't want a voice of your own. Nobody that believes in equality wants to speak for people. They want to speak with people, not for people. You wanted to share my videos all over social media. Me standing up to terrorism, saying how it is, putting the prophecy into perspective, but you didn't want an opinion of your own about it. Not a single fucking one of you out of everybody that liked and shared my videos ever bothered to comment. Not a single person. And the reason for that is because you weren't ready to have a mind of your own. Stuck in the same old fucking routine of wait for a slave master to be worthy of the throne of humanity. Equality doesn't have a high king. saying if you're not ready to have a voice of your own, you're not ready to be my equal. And if you're not ready to be my equal, I don't want you fucking sharing my videos. Because I won't speak for you. If you want all these people to have hope, then why don't you fucking give it to them? Instead of expecting me to give it to them through you sharing my videos. Oh, then why would we need you? Yeah, why would you need me? The High King philosophy, see? What dictators have been trying to convince people of for centuries that they're needed. Now, if you were sharing my videos while having an opinion of your own, I'd have no fucking problem you fucking sharing my fucking videos because, well, you're ready to actually, you know, be equal. Sometimes staying quiet's a good thing, other times it's not. But the only time you should ever speak your mind is when your heart's in it. Otherwise, you're just speaking on behalf of a fucking terrorist. I'm not a fucking shamed. I'm not a fucking shamed of the fact that, well, I've publicized my nervous breakdown. This is the type of thing that goes on behind closed doors. All those fucking people that you didn't fucking expect to kill themselves went through this. They just didn't let you know. We need to spread awareness. People say this all the time, but how many of you would actually fucking tolerate people like me? Without coming to some fucking conclusion that we're either attention seekers or should be put in a mental fucking asylum. Well, there's only two type of fucking people that would fucking share a nervous breakdown on social media. And they are the people like my fucking self that don't give a shit. Or, oh, the people that still have hope that humanity will think about something other than a fucking entitlement complex.
mean?
It means exactly what it means. Not a single fucking one of you has ever fucking shared any of my fucking videos where I've been openly breaking down. Happy to fucking share all the fucking videos of fucking me having a go at terrorism. But not a single fucking one of you ever fucking thought to share my nervous breakdown with people that needed to see it. But I was never ever under any misguided belief that you would either. There are many fucking out there fucking that would fucking believe that. But, well, if I upload this to fucking YouTube, that fucking people will fucking share it and I'll get the help that I need. I never believed that for a fucking second. I've already fucking been there. Not on social fucking media, obviously, but. I was already very fucking well aware of the attitude that I would fucking get for publicizing my nervous breakdown. Evil glares of how could you? Don't be so emotional, don't be so sensitive. These things ring true for everybody having a fucking breakdown. We all fucking know the attitude we'll get for publicizing it. Stay strong! So I was never under any misguided fucking impression. The people fucking that would be delusional enough to believe it would help them would end up killing themselves. That's why I'm not dead. So I'm not calling you heartless. I'm calling you ignorant. Because you're brainwashed by terrorism to fucking believing that all you have to fucking do is share a fucking piece of paper about the fucking, symptoms of a nervous fucking breakdown. You've done your part. But you don't want to face the reality of what those actually mean by facing videos like mine. And that's why I didn't want you sharing my videos. Because even though I understand why you needed hope, why all the people you shared it with needed hope, why you were hitting that fucking like button left, right, and fucking center on my videos where I, well, told terrorism to fuck off. Not a single fucking one of you were ready to have an opinion of your own about it. And people like me, well, we're not slave masters. And you're not ready to be an equal. Why I've been ranting and raving the entire fucking time. Giving you the harsh fucking truths that you don't want to listen to. While at the same time reassuring you of the reality of it all. Oh, we're sick of fucking listening to you. Clearly not, or you wouldn't fucking keep subscribing to me. Most of us don't fucking watch your videos any fucking more. Doesn't mean I haven't made an impression. When the Mass Effect fucking 3 came out, and it all kicked off over the fucking ending, I was on the BioWare social network forums, and, well, I took an active fucking part in trying to get through to the developers. I created a Twitter account just so that I could plead with Casey Hudson to listen. It's the only reason I even own one. I was on the BioWare social network forums, and you could still find the fucking video that I fucking made during that time on this fucking YouTube fucking channel called My Star Child Rant. And that's the fucking rant that, well, made an impression on Casey Hudson. I didn't realize it at the fucking time, obviously, but I honestly thought he was fucking ignoring me. Because he'd be there on fucking Twitter and on the fucking BioWare social network forums, constantly fucking replying to everyone, reassuring people, wait for the DLC, wait for the fucking DLC, and, you know, telling fucking people, oh, it's a different type of explosion, doing everything possible to try and reassure the fan base and calm everyone down until I chimed in. As soon as I fucking chimed in with that video, the conversation died. Like, uh, yeah, needless to say, I killed the conversation on the forums that day when I chimed in with that video. And, well, Casey Hudson didn't respond. He continued to respond to everyone else, but he never responded to me. It was. Continued to try to reassure everyone and calm everyone down on both the BioWare social network forums and Twitter. It was just, well, me. There was no fucking hope. It was. Let's see. So yeah. Uh, yeah, needless to say, I started getting quite, well, upset and a little bit self-conscious about the whole fucking situation because it's like he's there replying to people that were calling them all these fucking hate names and it was unreal. It's like I'm there thinking, what? Why is it you've got the willingness to reply to all these people that saying they hate you, that they want to fucking kill you, and all this fucking shit? Well, not quite that extreme, but that is fucking basically it. Most of these fucking people that he was fucking replying to were basically they had no criticisms of their fucking own, but He was there replying to their hate mail none the fucking less. And it's like, and I'm sat there thinking, it's like, you're willing to fucking reply to someone that's telling you that they fucking hate you. But I'm there giving you good reasons as to why I'm fucking upset, and you don't even want to have a conversation with me. It's didn't stop me from fucking trying to get through to them, but did make me feel a little bit self fucking conscious about the fucking fact that he was blatantly ignoring me, just skipping my comment. It was like the irony being that as vocal as I was and as much sense as I fucking made during the whole fiasco, I wasn't actually one of the fucking ringleaders that was involved in actually drawing up the fucking petition to get them to change the ending. I wasn't actually one of the founders of the retake Mass Effect movement. I was just one of the more vocal fans on the forums. No, because there wasn't actually that many people on the forums at the time that were actually giving good reasons for them being upset. They were just there posting the ending shit, change it. We hate you, change the fucking ending. There was only actually a handful of fucking people on there, including myself, that were actually giving them good reasons. Most of them were just saying, you know, all the same old shit. They just, well, say that they hated fucking BioWare and they should do the indoctrination theory. They didn't give any good reasons as to fucking why they believe that. They just said that that's the way that it is. There was only actually a handful of us that were actually giving good reasons as to why we believed that. And I was one of them. So I think fucking BioWare fucking thought that I was one of the fucking ringleaders, when I actually wasn't. I was just one of the, well, vocal people on the forums. No, it's a fucking to say that I was very vocal on Twitter as well is not entirely true either, because I didn't actually tweet him that often. I was more vocal on the forums than I was on Twitter. I only tweeted him fucking when it became obvious he wasn't going to reply to me on the social network forums. It's like, but anyway, during this entire fucking time, during this entire time, he fucking ignored me. Replied to everybody fucking else other than me. Even fucking among all the fucking people that were actually fucking vocal and giving good reasons. He'd reply to them. This is the reason why I started getting a little bit fucking self-conscious about the fucking fact that he wasn't actually replying to me. Because it was like, well, you're having a fucking conversation with fucking them, and yet you're ignoring me. Why, like? It wasn't fucking until it wasn't fucking until about 5 years ago that I actually fucking found out the reason for that. No, and it wasn't because he wasn't listening. It was because he was listening. He just didn't have anything to say. How did I find this out? I discovered an interview. They. I can't remember for the fucking life of me what game reviewer it was with, but it was with one of the fucking game reviewers. It wasn't IGN because, well, IGN was firmly fucking up the backside of EA at the time. But I found this interview on fucking line of Casey Hudson being interviewed about the extended cut ending when they decided to make it. And this game review site was asking Casey Hudson, so what made you all change your mind and create the extended cut? And he was there saying how, oh, that some of the fan base, the fan base was really upset, but some of the fan base was so upset that they believed that the galaxy was doomed. And then he went on to go on and say that some of them were even so concerned for the fate of the galaxy that they thought the entire galaxy was going to starve to death. And that was me. I was wonderful, the wonderful voice on the forum that actually pointed this out to the entire social network forum about how fucked the galaxy was. So while Casey Hudson was trying to calm the fan base down, I was chiming in with the Star Child rant. My Star Child fucking rant that you can still find on my channel to this day. I posted it on the fucking BioWare social network forums and fanned the flame with my points that no one else was making at the time of how the Quarians and the Turians can't eat human food, so they're screwed. And I was the voice that pointed this out to people. As a result, Casey Hudson didn't have a comeback, so he fucking ignored me. Like, I fucking played my fucking part in getting them to make the extended cut fucking DLC. I- Do enough digging and you'll find that interview. Some of you may have even already fucking seen it. But the quote he was making about the entire galaxy starving to death was as a result of my fucking Star Child fucking rant, making the entire forum aware that all these points that they were making about the fucking indoctrination theory weren't the only fucking thing that was fucking the galaxy. It was. Or rather, should I say, not the indoctrination theory fucking the galaxy, that came out wrong. That the points that people were making that were making people believe in the indoctrination theory weren't the only things that were fucking the galaxy. Say, as a result of my influence during this entire fucking time, I'm highly fucking aware of, well, I'm highly fucking aware of just how fucking much people listen to me. Which is why I don't like you sharing my videos unless you're willing to have a mind of your own. Because I am not a dictator, and I don't want to be one either. Which is why I've taken down so many of my nervous breakdown videos. Why I've taken down a lot of my having a go of terrorism videos. Because I don't want you sharing them on social media if you're not going to have a voice of your own. I do not want to speak for you. I don't want to be celebrated as, a prophet or, a saint of fucking Jesus. Which I know a lot of you will do. I've seen it for myself. Just how few people are willing to have a voice of their own. Many times in my life. The example I've just given about the Mass Effect 3 ending, and so few of us actually having a mind of our own to give good reasons as to why we believed that the fucking endings were broken. Each of us having a different opinion. Each of us agreeing with each other's opinions. Because if you were there, if you were there during this time, you'd understand what I was going on about. Of how full of debates the BioWare social network forum was. Well, it was full. People ranting and fucking raving left, right, and centre, with very few of us having a voice of our own. Most were just copy and pasting what we were saying. There was a few of us, just a handful of us that were, well, the ringleaders in BioWare's eyes. The ones fanning the flames. Each of us contributing to, well, it was like a fucking, it was like a chain reaction. One person would fucking comment with one opinion, then someone would add to it with their opinion, then someone would add to it with their fucking opinion. Next minute, got a fucking entire fucking list of why the ending was fucking broken. It was funny. Heartbreaking, funny, and full of fucking emotion. Some of us laughed, some of us cried, some of us just raged. It was a very heated time that ended up fucking resulting in them taking down the BioWare social network forums because after it was over, the forums died. Don't try to analyze me. It's not me that needs to become aware of why I'm upset. I'm already 100% a fucking aware of what I like and what I don't. You want to be psychologists out there that want to fucking attribute my belief system to aspects of my fucking life. I don't need to learn this. I'm already 100% aware of this. And it's the reason why I'm able to make sense. So any of you watching fucking this that are sending me those vibes of trying to analyze me, please stop it. that doesn't mean they're watching it either. Maybe fucking someone that's fucking watched it fucking is talking to us about it. Doesn't matter either way. Still doesn't change your opinion. But this is what happens when you think of the big picture. You expect people to think of the big picture, to think of the grand design, to think of the future of humanity. But then you begrudge them for not being able to carry the fucking weight of the world on their shoulders because it's just too much information for any one individual to bear. We're not meant to. Why I'm not willing to let you share my videos unless you're willing to have an opinion of your own. Because, well, if you are devoted to the belief that you should expect someone like Jesus to be born to save you, that you need a high king to lead you into the future, then don't expect equality to save you. There's the thing, see, that you're not grasping about characters like Shepard from Mass Effect. Everyone Shepard saved ended up having a voice of their own. Shepard didn't save slaves. Slaves are just failed dictators. That's why every time they rise to power, they end up rising with slaves in tow. The vengeance of all the fallen dictators in chains doing their bidding. Or vengeance on any of their fucking enemies. Nature's not that kind and nor that cruel. It's not kind enough to give you a second chance to threaten it, but it is kind enough to commit euthanasia. Now I'm channeling the opinions of everybody that's along the lines of, well, if we start having a voice of our own, will you fight with us? These are the opinions of everyone in the world, regardless of whether they're watching Or not. What's the point of voicing my own thoughts when it's already all been said? Because they're your thoughts. Why do you agree with any of these philosophies? It's all down to your own life experiences. No one else can speak that for you. If you're listening, you're not a slave. Slaves are failed dictators. They never listen. I've said it before in another one of my videos. My truth, the origin, should I say, the origin of beliefs, part one. All you're doing by trying to take out the heroes. Heroes like Bungie, BioWare, people that are damn good at writing compelling stories. All you're doing is signing your own death warrant. We're an inspiration. And when we inspire, well, it's like a big bang. Final Fantasy has fallen from grace. Halo has fallen from grace. Mass Effect has fallen from grace. All these big name RPGs have fallen from grace. What's the consequence? Halo's not an RPG. May as well fucking be. All it's missing is a leveling up system. Got the fucking story, fucking the depth of a fucking RPG story. Don't find that in a fucking first person shooter. First person shooters are Call of Duty. There's a reason fucking why Borderlands came into existence. Because people acknowledge that, well, stories like Halo, Gears of War, they got too deep of a story to be a true first person shooter, because first person shooters are just, this is the bad guy, this is the good guy, you play as the good guy, go and kill them all. A very basic story. But you see, in the beginning of the gaming industry, everything was very simple. Didn't have all the categories you have to do. And each company inspired the other until all these categories started coming into existence, like RPGs, first person shooters. But each of them drew inspiration from different things. So you ended up with first person shooters like Halo that wasn't just about this is the good guy, this is the bad guy, go kill everything. It was, well, this is the reason my hero fucking fights just like the hero of that RPG. That's why we're the kingmakers of the gaming industry, and everybody's reluctant to go near an RPG because it'll either make you or break you. First person shooters are the easy money maker. Because if you can't fucking write a compelling story like Halo, you can still get away with making money off of them. But you can't get away with that with an RPG. Those of us RPG fans out there, including developers like Casey Hudson, Martin O'Donnell, Hironobu Sakaguchi, and many others, we are the embodiments of the heroes we love. We don't have a hero complex. We are the heroes. That's why we piss everyone off. When we're not inspiring them, we're driving them mental. Why won't you do something? Ah. Anybody who pays attention to the gaming industry knows just how many rebellions are springing up. They're goalless RPG fans. The good and the bad. I love this part. 70% onwards. Halo 3 is fucking amazing. Martin O'Donnell, I love you so much. And I'm right there with you. Just like I'm right there with Hironobu Sakaguchi, Casey Hudson, Drew Karpyshyn, One Heart, and it's a big one.